Guys, it's just really weird, man. I'm looking at these two video feeds, video blogged by a guy sitting in a truck, a 92 Ford Ranger, in front of a library in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and it's just almost laughable. It's like some of the most intelligent, scientific, religious, and intellectual dialogues. This guy, it's just nuts. It just floors me, man. And then when people meet you and they're okay, that crazy ass motherfucker, you know, you're like, that was Jesus's nephew, man. He's the Messiah. He's considered the most intellectually sane, relevant, and rational human being on the planet. You pay money to live here without question, and you support the mass murder of millions of people every decade across North Africa, the Middle East, and other parts of poor and oppressed societies, so other people in more first world and kind of like countries can make huge monetary advances and exploitation of the environment off what's called the third world country. And I'm trying to help stop it, and you think I'm a whack job, and you just don't give a fuck about other people because you've got a car and a piece of paper and a house and you're comfortable, while other people are horrifically uncomfortable because you're trained and raised to accept irrationality, promote irrationality, and be that actual living irrationality that just doesn't care. Okay? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do we have to go over that again? Because I'll do it for you. I'm more than capable, more than willing, more than ready, and more than happy to do it for you. I come from a long lines of prophets, apostles, and messiahs in the line of King David that are more than happy to put our finite lives on the line to tell you the truth so you'll stop being so wicked, evil, selfish, vindictive, cruel, egotistical, arrogant, and irrational. I can do this for you, man. I can do this all day. I got nothing else to do at this point in time right now. And even when I go get another job, I get a job, make $10 an hour, stuff the insults of signing off on those kids, not see them get abused more, get talked shit more about, have you guys go, ha ha ha, we're showing him. You are showing me. I'm sure that the time that Joseph got pushed into a chasm and taken slave, and his brothers were given bags of silver, and they went and spent it and had a good time while Joseph was off in a prison, and then went and scrubbed and worked his way up through Potiphar's house, and then Potiphar's wife came on to him and he spurned her advances, and then got put in prison for 10 years for turning down his master's wife because his master didn't want to look bad that his wife was picking up on his house slave. I'm sure they were all just going around going, oh, that Jehovah's really working for Joseph. He's a special child. Oh, God loves him best. Yeah. God doesn't love him best, but I'm pretty sure in the grand scheme of things, if you look at it, I'm pretty sure that with him, God is well pleased. I mean, that's just my form of judgment from my analysis, observation, and relating. That I think that Jesus is like Joseph in that with them, that Adam and understanding of relative relation of God, that God is well pleased with Joseph and Jesus and David and Adam and Muhammad and Haile Selassie and me. That's so cool. Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. Me. Golly. Well, surprise. Well, golly. It's to me. It's man. When I sit down and think about it, sometimes I'm like, there ain't no way. And then they're like, follow your deed, man. Follow what you did. Follow what you've been through. I mean, you've faced trials, some way more intense, abusive, and insane than any of the others before you. And you stood against them almost alone at times, just asking God for help and getting it. And the faithful helped you and could barely do half, hardly do anything to help you half the time, and you still got through it, and you still did what you had to do. I mean,